So my name is Emery Whitlow, known as Trey Subira. I direct a program called Griot, which is basically using film as a tool of advocacy with youth and community residents. Our focus is on the Park Heights community of Baltimore City, although we do have programs that are citywide. Also direct a program called Black to Our Roots, which is a cultural-based program. It involves community service, media production, and at the culmination of the project, the students actually travel to Africa. So both of them are under the banner of our nonprofit organization, which is called Habesha. And Habesha stands for Helping Africa by Establishing Schools at Home and Abroad. In doing the film projects and partnering with different schools, it became very critical to have portable equipment so that I could reach audiences and I could go to them, meet groups where they are. This fall we have in line a partnership with the African Refugee Project and Baltimore Homeless Youth Initiative. So both for groups like that, I want to be able to come to them because I think transportation issues will really kind of cut down on the consistency of attendance and things like that. So the Kresge Grant, I applied for laptops. And through the grant, I was able to buy 5 laptops. We're looking to purchase about another 5 total. But even with that 5, that's enough right now that I can be mobile and go to various schools, various community organizations, and do the film training program and allow the students to have ample access to film equipment, editing equipment, hence the laptops. The students are learning Final Cut Pro, which is a professional, standard industry video editing program. So it is very advanced, and so we need the right equipment for them to do those projects. I think first of all, my goal and my aim, in which what I've been able to see is working pretty well, is for them to realize that they have a voice and that their voice needs to be exercised. And in this day and age, I feel that media is a great tool because young people are into media, and for them to realize that their voice does matter and that they can, through film, speak to wide audiences, can ship the DVD out very relatively cheap, put it on internet very relatively cheap, and through that generate dialogue, and not just generating dialogue but really promoting action towards the dialogue. Another thing we really want the young people to do is just be media literate and understand the media images and understand how those images connect with how we perceive people, how we perceive communities, how we perceive ourselves. Media is very much so like, a book in terms of if you don't understand the letters and how they form words and how the words form sentences, you're illiterate. The same way with media, being able to understand the images and how they're framed and how their perspective is put on it, and whether or not they're interviewing first sources or they are commenting based on capturing some image and then they're providing their own narrative. For them to understand the process of media production, because I think that's very important for them to grow up with. Last and not least, it's a creative outlet for the youth, just to be able to have some expression. So the creativity is a big part of it, and we do a lot of exercises in creative writing and also in creative videography before they even tackle their own issues through their own film. That they need to really, it's not such an easy thing, speaking up and speaking out and bringing attention to things that are kind of swept under the rug. It takes some practice in terms of learning how to articulate yourself, learning how to keep people's attention, learn how to use humor or what have you to really keep people engaged. And I think that they do take that wherever they go and whatever career field they may choose. I think they do understand just the process of getting their voice out, letting their voice be heard.